I found one candle wick, not stick. I did find one candlestick. The one cup and one saucer is chipped. Chuck 'em.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Okay, I am filled with excitement because I want to tell you I'm at the Red, White, and Blue thrift store, which is on your way to Berlin, New Jersey. And boy, I'm racking up the clear glass. This is a piece of glass made by the Imperial Glass Company. It looks old. It's not terribly old. Probably, wait a minute. Probably sometime after the 1960s, because it's marked on the bottom. If we turn it upside down, you see the IG for Imperial Glass. Now, I don't care that it's probably an old mold and a repop from later, but it's $15 and I would buy it, but it's got a couple chips, so I'm going to say no to it, although it's a nice, pretty one. Can't wait to get out into the car and go through all of this, because I am really, really loading up on the clear glass today, which I'm excited. I know you will be as well. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh. Oh, let me get it off of here. Oh, that's a nice one. Silver overlay, look at that. $15. Okay, maybe. I don't want no shoes. Well, I am delighted to purchase these two matching Mount Pleasant black glass. They're manufactured by the L.E. Smith Glass Company. It's $2.95 for the two matching little sauce bowls there, or probably someone would use as candy bowls. They're definitely the L.E. Smith Mount Pleasant pattern. Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. Put these guys down in there. And I think I see an Art Deco. I sure do. I love this pattern. And if it's not, well, I don't want to pay $7 for it, but I probably will. This is those Art Deco tulips. We'll turn it over and we'll see Umbertone made for Farberware by Lee Potteries. But I just like how deco it is. It was a series of these. That's at the high end of what I would like to pay, but I'll pay it. This is a piece of 60s carnival glass. I steer clear of. Indiana Glass did a whole series in I guess it was the 60s. I found the proportions to be rather chunky and dumpy, and I personally prefer the first generation carnival glass of the antique era. In other words, the old stuff. I find the design to be a little more desirable. Let's take a look at this down here. That is a big buttons and daisies for $10. But again, it's one of those sort of almost flat console bowl things. I don't know, I'm not feeling that. I'm definitely not feeling that thing. Ooh. Oh my gosh, what a trip. Who remembers these? I do. This is, oh, wait a minute, see, there's the lid. These are from 1984. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, see the Roman numerals down there? I know how to read Roman numerals. Oh my gosh, these are hilarious. I should get this. Oh, classic 80s appetizers and things. Oh my gosh. Do you remember these? It seems to me maybe you could, oh, look at that. Ugh. Chunko cheese meatloaf. Oh my gosh. See, look at the numerals down there. 19, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 minus 1 is 4. That's 1984. This, how much is it? $8.99. Nobody's gonna want this. I don't know. Of course, if I don't buy it, somebody's gonna say, I wanted that, I wanted that, I wanted that. Oh my gosh, this is great. I thought that said, okay, that's cakes and pastries, pies and tarts. Okay, I don't know. I can't sell that. Well, I'm disappointed because there's only one, but look at this beautiful antique candlestick. Now you say, how do you know? Oh my goodness, this is 100 years old if it is one day. It's made out of mahogany. Look very closely. You see the mahogany grain? I don't know if I'm in the light. I'm gonna buy it anyway because it's only $3, but it's definitely an antique. And I love these old wooden candlesticks. It has the brass insert. See? But sadly just one. You're gonna get in my cart anyway. Okay, now I've moved from the blue and white thrift store. I had a funny conversation with some ladies in line. We had a good time. And now I'm I turned around, I'm still on the same highway, but heading in the opposite direction back to where I come from. Ha! So this is 2nd Avenue Thrift Store, and I wanted to see who made this. Oh, look at the big punch bowl. See how it's turning purple? That's been in the sunlight. That's been in the sunlight. And you know why it turns purple. Yep. Well, I think you do. Sunglass, purple glass, manganese. It sits in the light and it changes color. Okay. Boy, that really, really sticks out. Look at how much purple is in this. There may be more to my eyes than what is showing up on the screen. It's $40 and it's missing its base, or the base isn't here anyway. But you can just see how purple that is compared to everything else. And it didn't start out life that way either. No, it was crystal glass when it was born. Look at this, it looks like a crown. With Astoria, ooh, 24, okay. They got some prices here, don't they? Well, we're still gonna look around and see, you never know. Nope. I am filled with excitement. Why? Because look what I found. I have never had like an EAPG wine bottle, whatever whatever, probably spirits would go in this. I've never had an EAPG bottle. Never. See, it's blown. And we'll find an appropriate stopper for it, or a cork, whatever. And ta-da! So, 100 years old, more than that. Look at this. Who made it? I don't know. But I do know that it's quality. And you would know too when you saw this. Look at the design. It's wonderfully designed. And it could be anything from the 30s to the 60s. Yeah. Silver band around the outside. It's fire polished glass. Maybe it's a piece of Steuben. They did some modern stuff like this sort of around the mid-century. But it's just, I love it. And somebody who likes mid-century design, or this could even be like late deco, you're gonna go, woo, that's a good one. So I got to do some studying to find out. This is all fresh, like, I'm right out of the thrift shop. While I was in the store, I found one candle wick, not stick. I did find one candlestick. But I found a candle wick vase by Imperial. but not one. I found two. Oh my gosh. Now, even if you're not a collector of candlewick, these can stand alone very strongly on their own as a representation of something that has a deco look to it. Not so much the ruffled tops, but the decoration on the side is very 30s looking and deco looking. Although I'm sure that's not what candlewick was going for when they came up with the pattern. So 2 candlewick vases in glass. Got to clean them. There's a lot. We have some really, really bright sun where I am. Okay, I'm mad about this. I am so mad about this. But it happens. Okay, so I have 2, but one has a cracked lid. Meh. I didn't realize it until I got them both into my car. But oh well. Okay, so let's look at the one without the crack in the lid. What did I like so much about these? I'm thinking, and they're smaller than you may think. These are little guys. Perfect for marmalade, jams, jellies, and we could have orange marmalade in one, grape in the other. But look at the crack in that lid. See it? All right, what am I going to do? Well, I'll sell them, and I love the embossed grapes on these. You see it? Maybe there you can see. With the lids. And so they're very small. And something that's this small with a lid, usually now you're getting into jams and jellies and that kind of a thing that should have a lid on it, but they could be candy dishes too. So I will sell both of them together. If you are a lunch brunch person, you could still do different marmalades. Okay, so the lid has a crack. Or, you know, maybe you just use one as an open. I don't know. Just like 2 of anything is great. And I love these little things. Don't know who made them. All right, I'm coming back up. Now, the first thing that I put in my cart at that red, white, and blue thrift store was this huge bag. I cannot believe they put all of this glass. All of this glass was in this one plastic bag. And I didn't open up the bag, but I could look into the bag. And so this is what I saw. And when I first looked at it, because it's in the bag, I can't feel it. So it's in the bag. And I look through the bag and I go, okay, typical diamond point. Everybody had a diamond point. It's not hobnail. So you can't, if you're looking at it, yeah, see, these are diamonds. And so like a diamond point, yeah. I was going to just go ahead and buy the bag. So I paid $12 and I bought the whole bag. How exciting am I? How exciting is it? And I'm going to tell you what's in the bag. It's Cambridge. Woo! Now, you know what? As soon as I pulled out that, I said, wait a minute, boys and girls, cats and kittens. This ain't no Jeanette. You know what? And it's not marked. This isn't. Jeanette didn't do that, although they have a diamond point. You know what? I took this in my hands. I went like this. I said, woo. I said, woo.
Ooh, that rather takes my breath away.
I said, ooh wee, fire polished. Okay? Forget Jeanette, forget Anchor Hocking, forget McKee from the 30s. This is Cambridge. And the cups are marked. See the C in the diamond? See? So Cambridge had a diamond point pattern. Wow. What did I get? Okay, once I weeded out a couple of the chips, and one of the cups has a nasty, see that right there? This is going in the trash. It's not worth, you can't file that out of there and not have somebody see that there's a whopping chip in it. It's okay. Because I have 7 cups and saucers. The 1 cup and 1 saucer is chipped. Chuck them. That leaves me with 6 cups and saucers. Look at this pretty, and I don't know if Cambridge called it diamond point or not. I'll look it up when I get home. 6 cups and saucers. Open sugar bowl. Might have had a lid. Who cares? I shouldn't say who cares. If it did have a lid, the lid is gone, and it's now an open sugar bowl. Doesn't matter. Creamer. Cream and sugar, and these aren't marked. The cream and the sugar. So not everything is marked. Cream and sugar. 6 cups and saucers. And 6 sherbets. 6 cups and saucers, 6 sherbets, and the cream and sugar. And the other little broken pieces here and there I'm tossing out. So really, you've got what would be the beginning of a nice dessert set. Look up the pattern. I'll look it up. Go online, you know, so you buy this from me, then you go and you get 6 little dessert plates. You'll find them, and you'll have a wonderful, clear, elegant Cambridge dessert set if you get some little, like, 6-inch plates. This, too, reminded me of the golf ball line, although they didn't call it that. I think that's just what collectors call it, golf ball, by either Morgantown or New Martinsville. Sometimes I get my one or the other. It doesn't matter. And the sherbets aren't marked either. But again, good fire polished glass, Cambridge. So we know this is a pattern that was probably introduced sometime in the 1930s. And who knows how long the production... Oh, there's the ink spots. And what makes my head go round and round while I'm not going to get another copyright strike. So what am I telling you? I don't know. I have to look up and see what Cambridge called this pattern. So beautiful Cambridge glass. I could not. So I was really excited when I finally opened up that bag completely. And then the last thing is this one poor candlestick. Elegant, all by itself. And of mahogany. This dates to about 1920 to 25. Okay. And the Cambridge glass, depending on how long the run was. And some of those runs, like the candle wick, oh gosh. Oh, Candlewick, American Falstoria, Cape Cod by Imperial. Some of those were introduced in the 30s, and they kept making them into the 80s. But Cambridge had gone out of business by then. I can't believe it. Okay. Really knocking it out of the ballpark today with the clear glass. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Okay, so I have to get back on the road now. 3 or 4 more shops to go to. This is so much fun. This thing is so cute, but look at the damage, unfortunately. But I'll hold it up so you can see how cute it is. Look at that little thing there with his hands up. It's like a little butterfly child on a vase. And the flowers and things are okay, like the petals are good. And there's an old foil sticker, Japan. This is old, this is probably pre-war. Or right after the war. This could, well, as I said. But look, it's got that awful, it was totally broken and put all back together again. So, no, I think this is probably just after the war, but it's still really cute. But it's got problems. Okay, I don't know about this. Peasants in the field, peasants in the field. Oh, that makes my back hurt. $4. Bavaria. Oh, I don't know. I think I'll leave that there. Looky cookie, that is the bottom of a punch bowl base. Or that is a punch bowl base, not the bottom of a punch bowl base. That's the bottom of a punch bowl base. That means the punch bowl is around here somewhere. And it must be a big one. Look at the size of that base. Of course, they always get split up. Let me look around and see. Although, what am I gonna do with a great big punch bowl? I don't know. Oh, what a heartbreak. I'm furious over this because it's just all jacked up. It's an Art Deco 1930s Westinghouse porcelain percolator and cream and sugar. Wow. What is that tree? I remember what that tree was called. You could peel those things apart and like stick them on your nose. Anyway, the creamer is chipped. The sugar bowl is chipped and missing its lid. But even worse, there's a massive crack in this pot. Look, see, whoosh, that's worthless. I mean, look at this, look at this spigot. I should buy it just for that. It's only $6. I don't need the innards to this. That would have been such a nice set. Well, it is a nice set. It would be nice if it weren't messed up, but it is gone. Gone, gone, gone. Okay. Okay, so no, you're okay. Yeah, I did change clothes. It's the same video, but it's a different day. It's like 2 days later. Why didn't you do any filming in the stores? Well, they're busy. They've been busy. 2 days ago was the discount day anyway. So whatever it is, it's the 15% off in certain stores and 25% off in other stores. But when you go on discount day, everybody is out. Ugh. So I do better on non-discount days. Anyway, look what I've got. Oh my gosh. Look at that root beer honey color Art Deco center. It's a console bowl. Look at that base. All those concentric rings coming down. That ain't your granny's EAPG. And it's a beautiful root beer color. See? Ooh, doggone it! Fudge! I just about had it with this thing. Now, you want to know what I'm getting another one of these for Christmas. I mean, whatever. I'm going to eat my peppermint patty. Okay. So I just showed you that. Oh. See, it's snowing again today. Can you see it? Now, I've had this, and I've sold it before, and I can't remember. I've had it like 4 or 5 times in green and pink. It's the only 2 colors I've ever had this in. This is another like a little console bowl. And again, it's Depression era. Don't worry, I'll look it up when I get home. I can't remember. But don't be fooled by these sort of undulating, I don't know, is that the word? Because more than one company did something like this. So you have to really look at it, really, really look at it. But there it is, pretty in pink. Now, $8 for warm apple pie. Never been lit. Yankee. I don't know what they cost new, but they cost less than that. They cost more than that. 2 of these, only 2, and I just sold a set of these like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. But I can't remember whether it was on eBay or a live sale. If it's you and you want these, I found 2 more. I'll sell them to you cheaply. But they're not marked Culver or Libby. They're not marked at all. I think I sold 4 or 6 of these a couple weeks ago. So let me know if it's you. Ooh, look at these. from the thrift store. I just bought, 6 Falstoria stems. Wow. Now, one of the sites that I do trust, and I don't even second guess them, and I'll look at them every time, is Replacements. You're not going to find mistakes on the Replacements website. And if you do, it'll be rare. Okay, Falstoria water goblets. Yeah, man, real water goblets for the teetotalers. See the shape of the bowl? Now there are, of course, iced tea glasses, which usually have a really stumpy stem, and the bowl comes way down, and you can get a lot more in them in terms of ounces, you know. But this is the pattern is called Willowmere, I think. Boy, it's really anyway, I didn't know it was going to snow today. But these are etched, and this Falstoria introduced this pattern in 1938, and I don't remember how much long. Oh, a lot of those patterns. No, 1936, 36 or 38. And then a lot of those patterns continued to be made way past the Second World War, way into the 50s and 60s, because mother would give hers to daughter, then daughter would want more, and that's the way it was done, you know. So it's nice to have the Willowmere pattern, which is a rose. An etched rose, I think. See? And no paper thin and no chips. Falstoria 6. Is that your pattern? These are about $25 per stem on the Replacements site. And I only paid $1 and about 50 cents per stem. So we'll have those somewhere, either online or eBay or something like that. Okay, let me pack all this up. There's more. I just can't get to it. There's boxes and bags back there. I'm finding so much today out in the snow on a non-discount day. In fact, I'm having so much fun. I'm going to eat a York peppermint patty and keep shopping. Oh no, I don't want to play that. I'll get. And there's a thrift shop right across the street. You can't see it. That street. I mean, you can see it when I take you to it. I'm going to take you to it right now. Come on, let's go. Okay, hold on. We're almost over. In fact, we are over because it's still snowing and it's getting dark. Just a couple things, and then I'll have to show you the rest of it later. Because it's too much for me to get to. Like, I have too much to show you. Okay, so we'll end it this way. Look. EAPG. And I don't, well, I do, but I don't. So, cake plate or salver, S-A-L-V-E-R, you would see that a lot. See? That's screaming 1880s, 1890s. Listen to it. It's screaming. Now, I don't have to know the pattern, and I don't know it. I'll look it up, though. See that? See all the designs? That's a late Victorian design on there. And you'll train your eye, and you'll know it. Get in there. Always love it when I find a nice big cake plate like that. And then, gosh, am I going to show you that? No. Okay. Let's just do this one last thing. Hold on. Let me fix my hat. All right. The pattern is called Laurel, yeah, by McKee. I have loved McKee Laurel for a long time. In fact, I have a nice little collection of the jadeite, which ain't easy to find. You'll also find it in custard. I'm trying to get you to see the Laurel. Can you see it? The pattern that's embossed on it. That's probably coming up backwards, but it says $9.95. You paid $10. You got the creamer with it, right? No. Only the blue sugar bowl. That is the creamer. I'm sorry. You got the sugar bowl with it? No. 1930s, hard to find. The jadeite is hard to find. And that was number one. McKee got there first. In fact, this one is even marked McKee on the bottom. Can you? You can't, but it is right there. McKee was the first to introduce a luncheon set or breakfast set in. McKee was the first to do 1930, the Laurel, and you could get it in the custard. Sometimes Scotty dogs are painted on it in black. Sometimes there's red painted circles on it. But the blue, whoa, absolutely. Let's take a couple look right there. Now I know you're looking at something that just sold for a lot of money in this McKee blue. See it? Let's put another one up. Look at that one. You see? I think that's one cup and saucer that I'm pointing at in the blue. Wow. All right. So this, I'm going to throw this guy on eBay, and somebody is going to want this to go with their very rare collection of McKee. And I don't know what McKee called. Some companies, it's had Paldor Blue, Delphite, Azurite, you know, there's all these different names. I don't know what McKee called this blue, but it's a pretty blue, and it's from the early 30s, circa 1930, and it is hard to find. You can see what people are paying for it. Okay. Thanks for watching. It's been a lot of front seat, blah, 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 not much in the shops. Okay, come back again, you know, maybe the next time it's just all shop and no me on the front seat. We'll see. But thanks for being with me today. What'd you like? What didn't you like? Woo, I'm excited about all of it. And until I see you the next time, enjoy those thrift shops. I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying, wait for the cat, and so long for now. Yes, I'm wearing yard gloves. I couldn't find my other ones.